Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and in today's episode I'm talking to you about how important it is to have a support network as an entrepreneur. Now, as you can tell, it's a nice day, so I've actually relocated from the office, come outside to record this video and talk to you today about a support network. Now, I've seen this question asked numerous times and I've been asked it myself countless times, and the answer for me, again, I can only really answer this from my own perspective, and that is a support network has been very important for me as an entrepreneur. And whilst I feel very fortunate in that I've had pretty much, I've had haters in sort of my sort of entrepreneurial life, but those around me, those closest to me, have always 100% believed in what I've chosen to do. So firstly, I would say that being able to surround yourself with positive people is a huge thing. Now, I'm very fortunate. I'm from a family of entrepreneurial people. My dad is perhaps one of my biggest inspirations, and also, I've had uncles, and my granddad, to a degree, was entrepreneurial in the things that he would do. So there's definitely, I have been surrounded by people who have done entrepreneurial things, run their own businesses, and I think seeing those people succeed allowed me to believe that I could succeed in doing something for myself too. Also, I think it's played a huge part in that they know what it's like. It's not new to them to set up an online business. Or it may be new to set up an online business, but it's not new to set up a business, go self-employed, and so I think that definitely helped in terms of my close family. With my friends, being 100% sort of honest, I don't really speak with anyone that I went to university with. We did, it is what it is. I still have some friends from school that I talk to on a sort of regular basis, but largely my network of people that I've surrounded myself over the past sort of coming up to 10 years, I see things in them. I've managed to build a network of friends who celebrate success and largely are either doing something themselves in an entrepreneurial way, or just are positive people, and I think that's a huge thing. I know that I could go to any number of my friends and go to them with a problem or with a question, and they'll give me their advice or their honest feedback, and they won't sort of ignore what I'm saying or put down the opportunities that I'm thinking about, because they believe in me and they believe in what I can do. So again, coming from a very personal level on this one, I think that a support network helps massively. Now, my biggest advice to you is, I realise I'm very fortunate in this. I have very close friends and family around me who did believe in me, but I also, like I said, I think I've mentioned it in other videos, I had people who thought I was mental when I decided to go self-employed and start a business. But the people who thought I was mental had never run a business before. They'd been employees for a long time, and I can now, looking back, understand why they thought that. It's not their fault, it's just that they don't know any different. My advice to you right now is, if you're thinking to start your entrepreneurial journey and get started doing something for yourself, try and build that support network around you. Meetup.com is a fantastic tool, which again I've mentioned in other episodes. Utilize that as a way to meet like-minded people, to meet other entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur meetups happen all the time. Here in Manchester, there's loads of them on a weekly basis. Get out there and meet like-minded people. Just being able to talk to people who understand your thought process and how you go about doing things is so important. The tougher question is, what if your family don't support what it is that you want to do? That is a tough one, which I am very fortunate in that I have not had to experience myself. I can only try and think hypothetically about what I would do in that situation. And ultimately, I think the answer is you have to do you. You honestly just have to do you. If it's something that you want to do, you have to realise that you are living your life and they are not living your life. I see quite often that parents try to live vicariously through their children and try and guide them and get them to do what they want to do, or fix the mistakes that they made, or make up for the regrets that they have in their life. Don't let that happen. I know at the end of the day it's your family, maybe your mother and your father and your mum and dad, and ultimately you are their son or daughter, and they have to understand that you need to do what's best for you. Yes, it may not be easy, yes, they may not like to hear it, but if you don't do this, it will come back to that issue that we all are scared of. And that is being 80 years old and having regrets about the chances that you didn't take. So having a support network is very important, and you can build your own to your own degree. If you're not fortunate enough to be surrounded by entrepreneurial people naturally, then go and find them. Go and befriend entrepreneurs. In fact, a great thing, if you are, if you've got an idea, or you've got and something that you're really passionate about and want to get started, I want you to contact me through the channel, either down below in the comments section, or send me a message through the About Me section on my account, and I will add you to a Facebook group full of other entrepreneurial people doing startup type things, and it's just great to be around other people doing cool things, sharing ideas, and sharing like opinions and questions and all that sort of stuff. If you need help, reach out. I will try and help you the best that I can. As for the parent situation, you're going to have that tough conversation. It's the same thing with entrepreneurship. It's that analogy of jumping off a cliff and building a parachute on the way down. This is just a mini version of that cliff. You're going to have that conversation with your parents, and there's no other way around it. Bring them on board, and if they're not going to come on board, then just get them to accept that it's your life and this is what you've got to do. I hope that you found this video useful. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. You can subscribe by clicking this little button here, and I think you'll also like this video here as well. With that said, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.